What if the pain you've been running from is the very thing meant to shape you? What if every heartbreak, every failure, every sleepless night was not punishment, but preparation? Life has a strange way of teaching us through discomfort. We're taught to avoid pain, to seek comfort, to run from struggle. But growth doesn't bloom in the shade of ease. It takes root in the storms of our suffering. You've been hurt. You've been tested. But perhaps your pain has been carving you into something stronger. This is the story of how pain, when faced with courage, becomes power. In a world obsessed with comfort and instant gratification, pain feels like the enemy. We numb it with distractions, hide it behind screens, or bury it beneath busyness. But pain has always been the language of transformation. Every philosopher, every sage, every warrior who ever walked this earth, they all learned the same truth, that pain is not there to break you, but to awaken you. In this video, you'll discover 5 timeless rules about transforming suffering into strength. By the end, you'll see your pain differently, not as a wound to hide, but as a force to harness. Rule 1. Pain reveals what truly matters. Pain strips away illusion. When life hurts, the noise quiets, the masks fall, the meaningless things fade. Suddenly what's real becomes visible. Think about the times you've suffered: loss, rejection, failure. In those moments, you didn't care about status, likes, or image. You cared about love, purpose, meaning. Pain forces you to look inward and ask, what actually matters to me? The Stoic philosopher Seneca once wrote, "Fire tests gold, suffering tests brave men." Pain refines your priorities like fire refines metal. How to apply this? When you're in pain, instead of asking, "Why me?" ask, "What is this showing me?" Write it down. Sit with it. Pain becomes powerful when you use it as a mirror. Rule 2. Pain builds the muscles of the mind. Every challenge strengthens a part of you. Patience, resilience, perspective. Just as the body grows through resistance, the soul grows through struggle. Imagine a blacksmith forging a sword. The metal must endure the heat, the hammer, the pressure, or it remains weak. Your mind is the same. Without friction, it never finds its strength. Marcus Aurelius, the great Roman emperor, said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." That means the obstacle isn't blocking your path. It is your path. How to apply this? When facing adversity, remind yourself, this is training. Each setback is a mental workout, teaching you how to stay calm, think clearly, and persevere. The next time life feels heavy, say silently, "This too is my forge." Rule 3. Pain deepens. Compassion and connection. Strange as it sounds, pain can open the heart. When you've suffered, you understand suffering in others. You listen differently. You love more gently. A person who has never been broken often lives on the surface of life, but someone who has known pain, real, soul-deep pain, walks through the world with a quiet grace. They carry empathy like a lantern, lighting the dark for others. There's a story of a man who lost everything in a fire. When asked how he endured it, he said, "It taught me that I don't need to own anything to love everything." That is the wisdom of pain. It strips you down to the essence of being alive. How to apply this? Use your own pain as fuel to help others. Reach out to someone who's struggling, not to fix them, but to walk beside them. Your scars become your credentials for compassion. Rule 4. Pain teaches. Acceptance, not control. Much of human suffering comes not from pain itself, but from our resistance to it. We fight reality, we cling to what was, and in doing so we multiply our suffering. The Buddha taught that the first arrow is pain, the unavoidable hardships of life. But the second arrow is self-inflicted, our reaction, our refusal to accept what is. When you stop firing that second arrow, peace begins. How to apply this? Practice observing your pain without judgment. When you feel overwhelmed, close your eyes and simply say, "This too belongs." You don't have to like it. You just have to allow it. That's where peace begins, not in changing life, but in surrendering gracefully to its flow. Rule 5. Pain becomes power when you give it meaning. The final transformation comes through meaning. Pain without meaning is suffering. Pain with meaning becomes purpose. Think of Viktor Frankl, who survived the horrors of the concentration camps and wrote Man's Search for Meaning. He realized that even when everything is taken away, we still control our response. In his words, those who have a why to live can bear almost any how. When you find purpose in your pain, whether it's growth, empathy, or wisdom, it stops being your enemy. It becomes your teacher. How to apply this? Reflect on your hardest experiences. Ask yourself, what did this pain give me that comfort never could? Then speak that lesson aloud, share it, live it, embody it. Because the moment your pain finds purpose, it loses its power to hurt you and starts working for you. So think of your story. What have you endured that shaped who you are today? What pain still feels raw yet quietly holds the seed of your next strength? Your pain is not a curse, it's a contract between who you were and who you're becoming. Every scar is proof, not of what broke you, but of what you overcame. Don't run from your wounds, walk toward them, because within them lies your transformation. Pain is not your enemy, it's your invitation. It's the quiet force that shapes your strength rather than steals your peace. Choose one small pain today, physical, emotional, or mental, and face it with calm, stoic courage. If you can meet it once without running, you've already begun the art of turning pain into power. If this message spoke to you, share your thoughts below. What lesson has your pain taught you lately? And if you wish to keep exploring timeless wisdom for the modern world, like this video, and follow the art of living well for free. Remember, the pain you embrace becomes the power that guides you.